What's going on, guys? It's Quinn here, and I found a whole group of Spideys and the Harley Quinn and the Winter Soldier. There's been Harley, there's Spider-Gwen, Harley Quinn, and we got the Winter Soldier. Okay, this group is awesome, guys. I want to do some collabs with them if they lived in my town, but they do not. I had to travel like an hour to get here from Alexandria. Sort of. So, we'll let Riley take over. Hi, everybody. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, when I edit this, I'm gonna put background music. Yes! Look, everybody. Look. Now! Here we go. Smile again. Smiles. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of the animal. Yeah, man. He's taking a picture. You're back. Wait. Yes, we're doing it. We are so doing it. That's how you take a picture.
Hashtag Marvel, you can just dive to me.
I like it. Moving. Dude, that's awesome. That is so cool. You guys see that? Dude, they got Boba Fett. They got Boba Fett. Yeah, man. We found Fat Albert. We found Fat Albert. That's okay. So, you guys ready to go? That way. We're going downstairs. As we're going downstairs. So guys, we found a Star Wars booth. Look at that. We found a Star Wars booth. You guys are going to be on YouTube.
This is crazy.
This is crazy, guys. Look at this. You can't tell me that you don't like all this merchandise.
So close.
That is awesome. For those of you out there,
This is awesome, man.
for my subscribers who are out there, you guys want to meet me, I will run into you eventually. I know I will. Okay?
Because he's everywhere.
It's a Harley apocalypse. Nightwing! Hey, it's Nightwing! Nightwing! So cool. You're gonna be on YouTube! Guys, so we found Game Safety. They're selling all originals. Yes, you guys are saying this is your life right now. So guys, Spider-Gwen doesn't like it, guys. Why is it always singing? Hear that? Princess Band. Because she couldn't protect Peter. That's all. That's love. Well, Deadpool is one. Yeah, you should see my good. You should see my good thing to wet me up. And we have TV Extra 1. Yep. My glove is in the camera. I'm sorry about that. So cool. Oh my, it's a Ghostbusters! Yeah. Oh my, I have to touch the Proton Pack. Ghostbusters! I gotta touch the Proton Pack. I gotta touch the Proton Pack. It's time to check in again, guys. I got with me, one person that I know and two people that I don't know. dancing pumpkin. She's got a mask. That's
Hello. So, you know, when I left the show, like, how did I feel about that? Oh, right. Okay, what he's talking about in the movie Power Rangers Turbo, the sequel to the first Power Rangers movie. My character, like, you know, we had a martial arts accident, hurt his back and couldn't be a Power Ranger, which is why they needed to replace me with a little kid that was in the movie. So it was my choice. I was the one that wanted to leave the show at that point. I was wanting to move on, and so they needed to figure out a way to write me out of the movie, and that's what they came up with. So it wouldn't have been my first choice, but you know, either way, though, I was fine with it, and I was happy that the kid that replaced me got to get a job as well out of it. So you know, there's some good that came out of it, but I wouldn't have chosen to have been written out that way. Why did you leave? Why did you leave? I was running my martial arts studios at the same time, and it was just doing pretty well for me, so I think I wanted to move forward. And we only had a half of the season left on our contract anyway, so after the Turbo movie, we were going to do the Turbo series for about 20 episodes, and after that, we were all going to be moving on. So I just kind of left early.
Let's talk about the martial arts for a minute, because it's something you're very passionate about and very serious about. How did you get your start in martial arts?
I got my start because when I was a kid, just the same way that when you guys were kids, you guys admired Power Rangers. When I was a kid, I admired the movie The Karate Kid. And there was another movie that I watched too called The Last Dragon. And I used to watch those movies every day after school. And especially Karate Kid, because I really related to Karate Kid. When I was a young kid, I used to get bullied pretty bad. There was this group of kids that were always waiting for me every day after school, and I would have to run home all the time. And so I saw Karate Kid, and I really related to him, and then I just wished I could learn martial arts so I could defend myself. And so that's kind of how it happened. When I moved from one city to another. When I moved to that city, there was a karate school right next to my house, and so I decided as a young kid when I was 12 years old, how can I get into martial arts? So I went to the karate school and I said, listen, if I, clean the floors and clean the windows every day and, sweep the mats and all that stuff like that, would you be willing to give me lessons in exchange for keeping your place clean? And I thought for sure the guy would say no, but he said, okay, I'll give you a chance. And so I just stuck with him ever since, And from there I learned the whole aspect, not only just how to do martial arts, but also how to teach and how to run a martial arts studio. And so by the time I was in high school, I was already running the whole entire school. So that's kind of how I got my start. That's awesome.
Yeah, I have a question.
Hi.
Hi, Deadpool.
Nice to meet you.
That's a nice Red Ranger suit you got on there, man.
So I used to watch you when I was little. It was very awesome. When I saw you in Turbo, it was great too, until you had that accident. And
somebody always sends one of those off every time. Go ahead, sorry.
I've also seen that you've liked a few photos of mine on Instagram.
I try to like a lot of fan photos, I don't know if anyone else, have I liked anybody else's photos here? No? Okay. I'll get to it. I like one of yours? Okay.
And,
eventually I'll get to it.
My main question is, how does it feel like all the tours that you get to do, all the people that you get to meet?
Well, when I was on the show, obviously there was no internet back then, there was no social media, so there was no way to connect with fans. But ever since social media came out, and then the rise of all these Comic Con conventions, it's been a real blessing for me to be able to connect with you guys, because I didn't know that I had as many fans as I do, so I'm really grateful for that, and it's always a great experience. And right now I'm touring like crazy. We go to probably about 40 cities a year all over the world, and I just get to meet all you guys, man, and it's always a pleasure, man. Every time somebody comes up and says something like, hey, you inspired me when I was a young kid to become this, or you inspired me to do martial arts. I mean, that's an amazing feeling, and I'm just really proud to have been a part of that. So that's a good question. Thank you.
Do you think that Power Rangers would have been looked at differently initially had it been
in the age of social media? Because you didn't know these kids all across the country actually really cared so much.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think, cause people always say, what do you think the formula for success was with that show? And, I just try to picture myself as like a 4-year-old kid. If you're a 4-year-old kid and all of a sudden a lightning bolt comes down the screen and then all of a sudden this rock music is playing and then you see all these karate guys and robots and dinosaurs and monsters and all this stuff, all combined in one 30-minute show. I mean, that's a lot. Freaking cool, So, I can imagine how that might stimulate, the mind, So, I don't think.
All right, guys. I just ran into Wonder Woman. You're gonna be on YouTube. Wonder Woman is at Louisiana Comic Con. She's never met a guy. Never. She's met the ultimate guy right here. I mean, look at this face. Yeah. And she's showing off her muscles. For the pose that she did, she's like, I'm Wonder Woman. I could tastelessly flip my hair. See? She did nice. I found the Joker. Say hi. I found his other half. No mask, no anything. Just full on secret identity. Picture just fell. Joker, his other half. Wonder Woman. Guys, I'm here with the Nightmare Batman. Look at it, he's fully decked out. I love this. And his assistant, Wonder Boy, Wonder Robin. Yeah. I spot Catwoman. We're going over there. Catwoman, guys.
Stay hydrated.
But you're a cruelty. Why would you need to stay hydrated?
It takes a lot out of you. You'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised. Santana over here, her outfit's very nice. The way she put it together, I can tell she took a lot of work into it. I like it. And then we got Nightwing, of course.
What's up, man?
The boy wonder from the future.
We're coming all the way from 2027. Way out in the future. There's some crazy time travel thing that happened there.
I'm still gonna be alive.
You're still gonna be there, actually. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. We
got
actually got a team up.
She says she can take me, but I don't believe that.
I can.
She can. Guys, I'm here with Pikachu and Elastigirl. You guys with me? What's your YouTube channel? I'm here with Baby Boudreaux, guys. Subscribe to her.
Thank you.
So, tell them your powers. They suck. What's your powers?
Elastigirl, I stretch $5 in 1 week.
Also sucks. As I ran into more fun people, I ran into Heath Ledger's version of the Joker.
How you doing?
And I ran into Suicide Squad's version of Harley. And it's mine and hers first con. Bump it. Bump it. Yeah. There we go. I got to meet the Red Ranger. I got to ask him a few questions. Wow, this day has been pretty cool, you guys. I got to sign autographs. I got to stop for a bunch of pictures. And I'll be seeing those pictures posted. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Anything you want to say, Heath Ledger?
It's been a blast, and I'll see you next year.
What's up, guys? I'm here with the Aquamethod Podcast.
Aquamethod Podcast, your boy GP, check me out.
You heard it from him, guy. Yep, most of y'all are probably subscribed to him, but in case you're not, go and subscribe to him, guys.
Right here.
Right there. Aquamethod.
Aquamethod Podcast. I got my homie right here. His name is Deadpool.
You guys already met Wonder Woman. And I guess that's her sister right there. Awesome. So, guys, I had a great time. We're about to wrap this thing up in a few.
And when I get
Subscribe to my homie. Subscribe to me. He's a good man. Subscribe to me.